hadn't 100% decided, but I narrowed it down a little bit. By a little bit, I had like two that I was picking between.
Yeah.
What can we be playing?
I think we'll go with Silksong because the other one's a puzzle game I've played a lot of or a good bit of before, so it'd be weird to either jump in midway or at the start where I can just breeze through it.
Yeah.
Right on.
But
let's start Silksong.
I assume
we get bored with that, we can always check out that other thing, or if we come to like a inflection point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Just vibes.
Yeah.
Let's see what we get.
And of course, Jim, you you don't have experience with Silksong, do you?
No, not yet.
Hmm. Oh man.
Not even a ton with Hollow Knight. Probably like an hour total.
Outstanding. And we've got wonderful little bit of that desktop audio.
Yeah.
God,
I think I can.
Just gotta steal soul. No.
I was gonna say. I mean, hey man, if you think you can?
I mean,
Are y'all
go for it.
Are y'all those kind of gamers every once in a while?
Oh yeah. At some point, I'll go back through and I'll replay Silksong, and I'll try to do the speed run in the Steel Soul mode. It won't be this year. But
I don't know if I would do that with the original, but I would consider it with this one.
I tried to do the speed run, and I tried to do them with Hollow Knight, and I think I did it, like, I gave it 4 or 5 attempts. By the 5th one, I just, like, I no longer had time to do that kind of run, and that was it. So right off the bat, we start off menu, and it goes into this opening poem. A little bit of moody smoke, a little, smoke shader. It sets the tone and mood, right? Like, the first thing that Team Cherry does is, like, they hit you with this wonderful little cinematic, and you immediately get the vibe, right? Like, kind of dark, 2D, this art style. And then the audio is so good too.
Is this a continuation from the end of Hollow Knight?
Yes. Yeah.
Right on.
It's not the kind of thing where you absolutely need to, like, play Hollow Knight to play this and understand what's going on. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it is.
Is this a meaningful opening animatic for somebody coming in from the first game?
No.
Nothing other than recognizing the character, but
right. Okay.
Hornet, because she was Hornet friend in the last game.
Nice.
We also get a little bit of character development there. So,
I'd be interested to know how they, for the wind on that part, it almost sounded like you were also feeling it in your ears, It wasn't just of the wind, you had that, like, pulse. I wonder how that was done. That was interesting.
Bass, treble?
Probably, yeah, some pulse behind it.
Yeah.
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Classic, gotta go backwards first.
Oh yeah.
Did they change up the well, I guess it's probably just a different area. I haven't been exposed to too many, like, environments in Hollow Knight yet.
It is a different area. Hollow Knight's more blacks and grays.
Yeah, it's very green.
And then
lovely.
Once you get past a certain point, gets contrasted with a lot of oranges. This one has a lot more.
So did Joanna
Yeah, what?
Did Joanna enjoy this, like watching and listening to this one as much as the first one?
Not as much because I've had my headphones on the whole time. And the first one I played on our TV. So, but I'm sure if I put it on TV, she would like it. She likes these kind of games and like watching these kind of games.
I appreciate stuff like this because I get away with playing for longer, hogging the TV for longer without feeling too guilty. Sammer's like, I mean, at least it sounds nice and looks beautiful,
right?
Yeah. Zelda's a good one. She loves to just vibe to that one.
Yeah. If it looks pretty and it has like chill music, like it's when it's like a twitchy, like an FPS or something where you really like twitchy, shooty, kind of like flipping around screen. And there's a lot of movement. Not so much. Fighting games also not so much. Too much flashing and like I don't think she really like understands the difference in like why it's good to do certain things. It's like sports. Like if you don't understand how the sport's played, you're not really going to enjoy it as much.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta get those.
As a like passive observer, you don't have the context for certain things.
And also, as someone who's not a gamer, you know, like I can watch other people play games I've never played, and just through experience of having played lots of games, I pretty much can figure out after a decent amount of time, like, okay, I now know how to play this game, even if it's going to be bad and I'm going to lose. I can still sit down and play, and you know, maybe I'll get lucky and win. I've totally done it before at board game night. But like, she doesn't have that experience base to draw on, so when she sees stuff that she doesn't get, it's just like, you know, completely foreign.
Yeah.
It is interesting when I got my mom to play games. I asked her, like, she kept asking questions about like the controller scheme, and it just reinforced that idea of like, oh yeah, some people don't understand things like twin sticks, or like analog sticks even. That like she just wanted to use the D-pad and couldn't. Like, it took her a second to figure out, like, oh yeah, the joysticks. I can use these little thumbsticks, and like my thumbs can do things. It was interesting. Yeah, there you go. Classic Metroidvania. Little skip there. Very nice.
Oh, I need that.
Yeah, you gotta draw. Oh, there you go. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. The other thing that I realized that makes this game just like so juicy is like the multitude of layers and the parallaxing and the way that they really narrow your vision so that you really just only have that central area to look at. Use that blocking with the foreground. And then Hornet is red, and she's contrasted against greens and darks. And so she is literally like the most alluring thing on screen, the most eye-catching thing on screen, which you really need, especially in some of these mob fights when you have so much flashing and so many things happening. Being able to visually pick her out and focus on her and maintain focus, you know where she is. You can actually do things like see and hit and not get hit. It's so important. Nice. You going for the kick quill? Kick quick. Fuck me. Talk. Quick kill strat. Here you go. Body, body, body.
I don't need to heal.
Yeah, nice.
Nice. Very excellent. Knock knock.
Right. And then I love this, the transition into the different biomes where you get that, like, you go from full moss into this almost like H.R. Geiger covered moss effect. You know, they really did a great job with biome diversity, making sure that you have like unique places to go to in each map, so it's not like samey or like, you know, that like how do I put it? So it doesn't look like a McMansion subdivision. I've definitely played Metroidvanias where like their map, like, yeah, there's different biomes, but they kind of all feel the same and look the same, and you get lost real easy because you're like, wait, where the fuck am I? And look, I get lost in this game real easy too, but I know which biome I am in when I'm in that biome. I just don't know where in that biome. Definitely love that Team Cherry did that. I also wonder about the typeface they used.
How do you feel about it?
I like it.
I think it's lovely.
Yeah, white with a black border makes it stand out from the background. So you can see it, that nice like soft shadow on the box, and then it has a little bit of fading around the edges, so there's a blur effect on the actual box itself. And then a little that. Do you see that little floating needle when Cornet talks? And then when it's done, so those little animation effects they like probably don't notice too much. But like, hey, when we're waiting for the next part of the conversation, it's a floating needle. When it's done, it's a little silk spool. And I think that symbol changes depending on what character is talking as well.
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing, man. That's like cool. The small details just add so much. So much. Even this, the hacking, and then this effect as you walk by that triggers is such a nice effect. And it takes up space here so that you have something to see and visually like focus on as you're just literally walking left.
Yeah.
And then Team Cherry putting a pit for you to fall down, kind of telling you like, hey, this is the game. This isn't the only pit you're going to be able to fall into. Watch out for that bench. It's totally safe. Don't worry about it. Yeah, see, Hornet has the little spider and the needle.
Yeah.
I think the needle is the same character is going to talk a second time.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. But the on-screen text is different than the spoken text that comes up in a box. Right, like that speak and then the fearful pilgrim. Those don't look the same. No, I'm trying to see if I can see. It might be the same. They have serifs on them.
It's the fact that it's like all caps, but like small caps.
Yeah. That's it. Fearful pilgrim. You're right. It's all caps versus. Yeah, even that kind of small attention to detail helps you give visual recognition between things that are like titles and then things that are text. It's such a good attention to detail. But I guess when you take 8 years to make a game,
it pays off.
It's going to be a lot of details.
Yeah.
Not every one of those details is going to be appreciated by everybody, but every one of those details is probably going to be appreciated by somebody.
Yeah.
Of course, the thing I don't have yet.
Yeah.
What, 30? Alright.
I also love the fact that they use that like da 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 instead of like any kind of language. It's like the Snoopy effect. And there she is, best girl Sherma.
Yay.
Ding.
Well, that was wonderful.
Yeah. And see, like, that kind of stuff, too, that the lightness of that NPC, the levity that they bring to that scene, and to the whole, like, feeling of what this place is Pilgrim. They have hope, they have optimism. They're, I mean, let's face it, a little bit insane because they're tapping a little needle, making a little bell sound, trying to open this thing, and there's all these dangers all around them. Well, like that tonality, you know, if you didn't have Sherma to bring that levity, this would be a pretty, honestly, a pretty depressing ass. It's already a pretty depressing ass game.
Yeah.
But having those NPCs does help elevate that, and once again, give you that kind of contrast they're doing with like having visuals and stuff.
Yeah, those are good moments. The first guy you meet in Hollow Knight coming down there.
Yeah.
After you fall down. But everything else is so somber. Even in the mossy area when it was where it was so bright and green, it was sort of a dreary, like somber green, I guess.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that has to do with like the strong dark outlining to all of the like the main ground.
That's not gonna happen.
Which is, oh, you're trying to skip?
I'm not gonna make it.
Come on. Oh, nope.
No.
Almost. Oh,
No.
nope. Dang.
I'm not gamer enough.
Yeah, next time. And then even things like, you know, exploration is such a huge part in a Metroidvania, and having those secret walls that break, even the ones that like you have to kind of know to break to continue on, still like it opens up and it plays into the fantasy of the genre. And because they have so many of them, you're always hitting walls, you're always looking, and they reward you 9 times out of 10. They'll be like, oh, I bet you there's a wall here. And like, oh yeah, there is. And then like 2 or 3 times out of those 9 times out of 10, there's another wall. It's completely hidden somewhere else, and it's like a fake out. And the things that does, like pushing that idea of discovery and surprise, and like in the way that you interact with the world itself, I think does a lot to help define, you know, help set the world up apart from it being this, you know, kind of depressing, gloomy bug land.
Yeah.
That kind of like didactic world building is something I'm definitely very interested in trying to also incorporate into our game, and making sure that we're showing not as well as telling.
Also, thank God she was there to help you open the gate,
Right?
With her little.
Yeah, absolutely.
Otherwise, that would have been a real nuisance to get that thing open.
Right? I mean, if she wasn't there, how would you have known that it even opened?
Fair.
Right?
The big fraction, maybe.
The cheap bench.
They like little spiders with shell, like
Yeah, they're like aphidlings or
skull
something like
skull
that.
covered. Almost.
It's their mask. Oh, the fleas.
Oops. Let's just go over there. Oops.
Mm. Ugh. Brent.
Harder enemy than moss weather.
And I find myself humming the what's her name's the map lady's song all the time. They're just like randomly like Pachenka.
Lee Master.
Yeah. They're on the run.
Everybody's bouncing.
Yeah, the idle animations.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah. The other thing this game does so good is the movement attack. Like when you're playing, when you're moving around, that feeling of like hitting a perfect pogo and dodging out of the way and being able to like counterattack and move in and strike and like it feels good when it feels good, man. It sings when you're able to move, especially when you get the different needle abilities. You're like zipping back and forth. They really nailed it on the movement and combat. Yeah. I was so annoyed at the diagonal down. When I first started playing, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, how am I supposed to pogo? That's impossible. And now I'm like, where is my diagonal down? I did, however, change to the Reaper to try to do the climb up the cauldron to the very top to Mr. Mushroom.
Step away for just a moment. I'll be back.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, I watched a speedrunner. They were doing runs, and I saw him go through the buzzsaw area in the clock tower. We have to go down and around and then up. And I saw him do that without using like most of the platforms, just bouncing off the buzzsaws. It was awesome.
Definitely skipped around it.
Yeah.
Some of that.
Yeah, and what a great idea to like use that as part of the way that you traverse the areas. Yes, you can bounce on spikes, but then they also include the plant life that you can't bounce on. So they really do control where. There it is.
I love these.
Yeah. Poshanka. I think that's something else they also nailed is just the variety in the NPCs. They're all characters, they're all unique, they all have their own motivations and reason for being there. None of them feel, I mean, some of the bugs and some of the towns are just kind of there, feel like NPCs, but the ones that you talk to don't feel like NPCs. They feel like they're living in the world, you're meeting people of the land.
I have returned.
Hey. Nice. Yeah, I was just saying how like the characters in the game feel like characters. They don't just feel like video game NPCs.
Yeah.
I think it's something that Team Cherry has gotten. I mean, they did a really good job in Hollow Knight, and I think in Silksong they've really just gotten better at it, being able to have these really distinctly unique characters that are memorable and have their own motivations.
That's definitely something that I want to prioritize, is especially with like the forces, the whatever we're
the auras.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Oh, fuck you. Weavy bug. I do like...
That little animation when you first encounter them with the silk.
Yeah.
Ah,
Friend. What's that? So good. Right, multiple animations, multiple sounds. It's not always the same. It's like a
They really die, don't they? They're both they kick it.
Yeah. Here you go. The Bell Beast.
oh wait, I can't yet. That's right.
You gotta get the spear. That's right. Yeah. Not only that, but also like the use of the Citadel's spool. That spool icon keeps showing up in everything Citadel related, but anywhere outside the Citadel, it doesn't. It's like out here, you barely see it at all, and then when you go into some of the other areas, it doesn't show up. But that kind of use of strong iconography. You don't have the wall grab.
Good job.
I think that's the worst part about replaying games like this, is starting with nothing and like re-remembering how to play at a low level.
I think this leads to the elevator. I should activate that.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Running away from me.
Got it. Love that too. Another classic sign of a good Metroidvania. Your pathway unlocks newer and newer pathways. Those kind of like staples of the genre, you know? Very important to help tie you to the genre and give the player that familiarity.
Yeah.
Upgrades. Yeah. Even their UI screen, like carrying through those little like white elements on the corners, the same way they have those little middle white elements on the text boxes. It's light, it's subtle, it's elegant, it fits with the theme without getting in the way. Adds contrast so that you focus on it.
That's music drops out every once in a while.
Yeah. definitely think the High Halls has some of the best music.
Yeah.
With the harp and that choral arrangement, so good. Right. Even stuff like that, like those enemies are the same enemies you've seen before, except now they're all mossy. Not a palette swap, but an actual like textural difference to help them stand out and fit within the biome. Attention to detail, man, it's everything. Oh, missed it. Yeah, let's go. Oh, you gotta go up, right? Yeah.
No. This is, what? Do you eat one already? Oh, sure. Thank you. Thanks, Pia.
Nice little animation transition scene. Don't really... Quick little explainer of what you just got. A quick little animation to show you where it is. And then this tutorial, you've got a silk spear to get out of here. And that's it. You know? There's not a whole lot of explanation about what's going on. But there's enough. I think that's also something to keep in mind as we're playing through our game these early days. Is just like what information are we actually putting out there, and how easy is that to like parse into what you should be doing. You know, big long tutorials that you have to go through suck, especially in a game where you're replaying and going over and over again. Really only want that kind of like onboarding to happen one time.
Yeah.
Have it be fast. You know, ideally, a player would pick up our game and they'd start playing it. If they've ever played any game before, they'd be able to just play it and be like, yeah, I get it. And then after playing a little bit, like, oh, these are why it's different. This is why it's special. And this is the thing that it's doing.
Sea of Thieves, when it first came out, had like no onboarding. It was pretty brutal.
Right? And you don't want to go the other direction where you're just like, figure it out. Hopefully someone writes a wiki. Yeah, and I mean...
They've since added a maiden voyage kind of tutorial thing. Yeah, it was a tough onboarding for sure.
Yeah. Was it Warframe is like that. You can like pick it up and start playing it, but like to figure out how to actually like theory build and craft things and to figure out like what the story is and what's actually happening, you got to go to the wiki, man. It's the only way, because they don't tell you shit. I think I played that game for like 4 months before I realized that my level was tied to my weapon usage, and I had to constantly be changing my weapons and like loadouts to like keep advancing and moving up in my MR rank. What a fun game. Ooh. Now that's something else to think about. When you succeed, the way that we animate and like tell the player, "Hey, you just completed a expedition." That nice like dun with that little animation and this like celebration. Love that.
Yeah, little visual cue, sound cue.
Yeah. But it's not overstated, you know? It's not like this like fanfare.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice.
Mm-hmm. Snow way down here.
Is it forcing you into the Bell Beast?
I mean, there are ways to skip it, but I believe
Yeah.
the I don't need to heal.
Yeah, you got this. Love that. The boss was just like, dun, 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 and immediately you're like, oh yeah, let's go.
Bells
Mm-hmm.
banging all over the place. That's good. So,
Yeah. Do you think that those chime sounds with the bells moving around are tuned to the background music so that they don't like clash?
I can't tell.
Yeah, I can't either.
nah, it sounds like a bunch of chromatic tones,
Mm-hmm.
sort of just everything.
Ow.
This is where you need a guy who can tell you like what mode they're using and all this stuff. It evokes this feeling because it's the Phrygian dominant
Right.
7.
I needed to heal.
I don't know. I don't have that kind of stuff.
Right, yeah, like the deep theory.
But it's good and it's good and intense.
Yeah.
I do like it's very understated through so much of the rest of the game, including sometimes just dropping out completely and letting you sit in not silence, lots of lovely sound effects, but sit without music for a moment.
Yeah.
And then no holds barred in the boss fights, of course.
Yeah.
Not only are we going to intensify the music, but you're going to hear just a shit ton of clanging bells through this whole thing.
Yeah. That run back. The 2 mask hits is so brutal when you only have 5 masks.
True. And then you get another mask and you go from dying in 3 hits to dying in 3 hits.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You got to get 2 masks before it even feels better.
Oh, fair. Ah. Oh,
man.
yeah, that's...
Then there's the difficulty. which is such an interesting, like, I don't know, I feel like difficulty is something that as a developer you kind of just like feel out, do a little bit of testing, and you just have to be like, yeah, I feel like that's good, and hope you get it right. I was looking at damage calculations and the way that they calculate damage based on your needle upgrade. There's also armor based on your needle upgrade. Like, what is it? It's, each needle does a different amount of damage per upgrade, but it's not like a flat upgrade each time you get a needle upgrade. So it's not like you gain 1 point of attack for each upgrade. It's like 1.8 for the first one, 2.7.
Are you
Oh
kidding?
shit!
I healed before there was even a bell falling.
Yeah, you got Hollow Knighted. They Silksonged you good. But yeah, they use that kind of logarithmic ramping so that even as you get more powerful, as you get later in the game, the bosses don't feel like pushovers. Which I find fascinating as a way to control your difficulty and the feeling of the game as a hard game. I guess Elden Ring or FromSoft does the same thing in their Souls-like games. It's like as you level up, the enemies that you fight against, some of them will gain more armor, so that even though you're tougher, some of the enemies are tougher, so you can't just like body through them in the early stages because they're literally harder to beat. Getting that feeling of the difficulty. Hard but fair. It's something that I think about with our games, like, what difficult, like, what does that even mean? Like, what are we shooting for there?
Yeah,
That's true.
that's not really even something I've considered.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, nice.
Desired.
I kind of feel like it's more interesting if it's not about win-lose, but just, like, the story you tell, or if that's the general vibe feeling of the game. Or maybe it is win-lose, but that's okay. I don't know. But I have been trying to not think about it in a binary.
Yeah.
Like, it's difficult because you can't reach the doom number. Like, I feel like the doom number is a thing that is just another thing to be managed, basically. Another resource, not resource, but like a thing to be managed, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know, we'll see. Once we start running loops, we can move those numbers and see how they feel. I guess also narratively, because of the way that we've been kind of thinking about it, there's a lose condition, but it's, 80 playthroughs off from when you start. So it doesn't feel like it's that big of a deal. Oh shit. Well, what do you think of Silksong, Jim? What any strong takeaways?
I mean, it's, you can tell why it sort of stands so high in regard for indie games.
I mean, it
is just like, yeah, it's intricate and deep, and it feels like they probably have incredible like lore for these characters. If you asked them, they could probably tell you insane stuff about what's going on and why the bells and all that stuff. It seems like so much of it was intentional.
Yeah, intentional is a great word for it. The game, everything in the game feels intentional. I wonder if that's part of why the difficulty works so well. Is because it feels intentional. Fair, but intentional. Like, it's not a mistake that you lost or that it's that hard. It's not like you're just getting bodied because the AI sucks. It's like, no, I'm usually dying because I suck. And that's fair.
Right.
Shenka.
That's fine.
I'd love to go for the Trovio quill, but I know it's gonna be pain without the quill.
There's no fucking way I could do that. No way. I need to know where I am. I mean, I guess you could get the mod. There's a mod on Nexus Mods that is always you're always appearing on the mini map. I could do it then.
I'll probably, if I go back to do a speedrun, I'll probably do it without.
Oh man, if I ever go back to do a speedrun, I'm downloading every save state at all the hard spots so I can just practice.
Question is, do I still get the Steam achievement if I down patch so I can use the skip that skips like all of Act 2?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It should still work.
I think so, but
Oh, sweet. Now it's your homie.
Yeah.
Rad.
In Act 3 it becomes...
it has been confirmed that swinging your nail at it is petting it.
Yes. That's right. Pet.
You can pet the dog.
Hell yeah. Pet.
Pet.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Well, guys, it's been about an hour.
Yeah.
It's been good. It is
Yeah.
nice to like,
I mean, it's an entrancing game to watch.
yeah. And also just to talk to you guys about design and game and what we see and hear.
Mhm.
Very cool. But I need to go get ready for ready for work tomorrow.
I go to Sleepy Town.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, thanks for taking me on a tour of Silksong, Dayton.
Yeah.
That's magnificent.
Thanks for playing and showing us around. Next time, I'll pick a game and play something.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
do a little round robin. Just kind of cycle through. Even this, like, the menus, very simple, very elegant.
Let's do
Your
Splash.
achievements, and then the splash page changes, which is something Team Cherry's done. Is as you progress through the game, you get these little extra splash screens that kind of reflect
That's great.
your position in the overall game, which I love that idea of a landing page that starts off and grows with you as you go through the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah.
It's definitely a good game to study and get good ideas from. And they
Yeah.
some folks. Awesome. Well, thanks, fellas.
Yeah.
It was
dude.
cool.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
I will see you guys on the flip.
Right.
Definitely. Are you guys going to be around this weekend?
Yeah. Saturday's busy for me, but other than that, like this week is pretty normal overall.
Like the 30th ish?
Yeah, 30th.
Cool.
I'm around.
It's my
So-
birthday.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Rad.
Fun stuff. Cool. Well, if you guys are free the 30th, then we can try to meet up then. Go over business and where we're at, check in on all that stuff, and
Yeah, sounds good.
yeah, keep working on the various areas and check in with everybody, and we'll just keep on going, making good progress with all of our stuff. So yeah, just keep on keeping on.
Stuff. Talk to you fellas later.
Yeah, bye.